This is the Ranger Report Podcast. News, insights, predictions, interviews, and information about the Texas Rangers from the major leagues to the minor leagues. And now, here are your hosts, Ben Dieter and CJ Berryman.
Okay, how you guys doing?
Doing quite well for a Monday.
Yeah.
How are you?
Doing great. Doing great.
Good deal.
Well, thank you for taking the time to be with us today, sir.
Oh yeah. Anytime. It's great. We just finished BP and stuff, so we're just chilling to the game about to start.
Okay, great. CJ, why don't you go ahead and lead it off?
All right. Hey, Curtis, you're having a great year. I mean, you're leading in all statistical categories pretty much in AAA, except for Round Rock, except for batting average by 1 point. But I think you'll be just fine with 340, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, I mean, how are you feeling all around with your game right now? You look like you're feeling very comfortable and just having a great year.
Yeah, I'm feeling like great doing everything, not just like hitting. I feel great like defensively. I feel great moving around. I feel great base running. I feel great like doing like all aspects of the game. So I know my hitting's doing real well, but like overall, like the whole like feel of the game, I feel like I've just improved in every aspect so far.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like fielding-wise, you're also having a really good year. You just, offensively and defensively, do you think you're just seeing the ball really well, or it's like, are you in a groove? What's making you play so well so far in 2021?
I guess, yeah, like you said, I'm in a groove. Like, I'm feeding the ball real well. I'm getting good reads off the bat on defense. Been able to pick my teams up if they make bad throws in the infield. So, yeah, I guess I'm just in a groove, like just honestly having fun playing. So, I mean, that's about it. Yeah, just in a good groove, good mindset.
Curtis at the plate, obviously hitting 340. They say whenever you're in a slump that the baseball looks like a golf ball. It's that small, and that when you're hot, it looks like a basketball. What's the baseball looking like to you right now?
I would say like a basket. I wouldn't say like a basketball huge, but I say like my zone and like what I'm locked into, like what I know I'm good at hitting, like which areas. Like I'm very locked into those zones, and I know like if it's not in that zone, it doesn't start there. I lay off, and like I'm just so locked in like what like the strike zone is, like what's good for me to hit more so than like how the baseball looks. I mean, the baseball looks normal baseball side. It's just me knowing like what pitches I can and can't handle, and me making the right decisions on whether to swing or whether not to swing.
Yeah. Now, does having good batters around you have a lot of major league talent around you as well as you are, but you've got like Delino DeShields and, Leody Taveras and other people hitting around you. So they really have to pitch to you. Do you think that's helped as you're seeing better pitches?
Yeah, I think that's helped a lot. Just like having a good like collective group of guys that are just like we're really like a really good offense, honestly. Like not just from me, just from everybody else. Like everybody has great at bats. Everybody's like making the pitcher throw a lot of pitches, whether it be drawing walks, putting pressure on the base path, and I also like all of us like we're really good like giving each other information on the pitcher, like what he's doing, what he's throwing, and talking to like veteran guys like from them getting advice about hitting. So like just like the overall, not even just from me, but just from like the whole collective offense is like what's helping me, what's helping everybody like have a really good season so far.
Yeah, and there's obviously a kind of a logjam in the organization at first base, and for the organization, that's a great problem to have. With Nate Lowe and when Guzzi was healthy, especially, and with yourself, it's a great problem for them to have. But as a player, it's got to be kind of hard to deal with. But how do you handle that on a daily basis?
Honestly, like I don't really see it as a big deal. I'm just glad even to be in AAA because I mean I've only played A-ball, so like for me to skip AA and come to AAA. And for me to learn from my teammates and my guys, like knowing like I'm right there, like knowing like I'm in AAA, so the next level is the big league. So like whenever I'm ready to go up there and play and perform and help the big league club out, whenever that happens, it'll happen. And if it's not this year, hopefully next year. But like I'm not really like stressing over like guys in front of me. Like honestly, it's not really that big of a deal to me. I'm really just having fun at this point for this season. So I'm enjoying it.
That's really good to hear. And I know, like you said, going straight from single A up to triple A is pretty awesome. And like I said, you're playing with a lot of guys that either have major league experience, some of them are older, and some of them. So there's a lot for you to learn there. So it's good. I mean, do you feel like that you're really learning a lot with a lot of these guys around you?
Yeah. Honestly, I'll be like, I guess for like the like Didi Delano, I'll be like that dude's like my kind of like my older brother, so I'd be around him all the time. I ask him questions all the time. Probably he ain't annoyed by me now, but him, I ask Hicks questions. I ask them what they got. I'll be like, hey man, y'all give me something every day. Give me what y'all got for me every day. Just whether it be on the field, off the field, just little stuff like that. I talk to the veteran pitchers, some of those guys, like because I listen to them. They talk about their pitch sequences, what they throw, like just being in the clubhouse with a bunch of good guys who like have good mindsets, really, which is phenomenal. Even though like they've been up there and trying to get back up there, whatever the situation may be, but just being all around those guys who like and they want to share the information and help the young guys out too. So it's great being around them every day.
So Delano's your older little brother, right? The one thing that kind of sticks out to me, and this is a kind of a little off subject, but you wear number 80. So
yes,
why do you wear number 80?
So in spring training, my first Billy camp this year, obviously guys first year guys who don't have any service time, Billy time, you get like all the high numbers. So they give me 83, and I was like, okay, I kind of like 83. Like I rock with 83. So we get here, and I got to pick my number, and I could have picked one of the low numbers, but then I saw 80. I was like, all right, I'll wear number 80 because I mean, I used to be a tight end anyways, and I like number 80, especially football wise. And I was like, all right, let's wear it for baseball. And people were like, why are you picking number 80 for the season? Yada yada. And people were just saying, why you pick that number? It's too high. It's this and that. And then now, like they don't say nothing about the number now. Now they like number 80, so I'm rocking with it, and I think I like the numbers between 80 and 89. So I might just keep rocking with one of those numbers.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask if you were a football player, if that was a football player number. So how good of a tight end were you?
I mean, like when I was my youth, I was pretty good in my youth tight end. Like, I could move for my size. I went to high school. I only played 1 year of football high school. I played wing back. Because I think a tight end we had my freshman year who came in with me, he committed South Carolina, so I wasn't gonna play over him. And so I mean, I played like wing back, kind of like backup tight end. So I mean, I played it some. I played a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say 80 is a good wide receiver number too. So as far as football goes, that is a great number.
Yes.
All right, you've been around Rock and Austin now for a couple of months. What is your favorite restaurant you've eaten at in the area so far?
I think I tried one place. It was like a barbecue place by a gas station. I think it was called like Rudy's or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it says like the worst barbecue in Texas. It says something crazy like that on the board, and I was like, that's weird. We went to go try it, and my coach Chase, my head coach Chase, he lives here. He told me what to get. I went there and I had like some brisket and some ribs, and it was so good. It was so delicious. I was like, man, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, here in Texas, and you go down the block, you're going to find some barbecue, and it's delicious. It doesn't matter where, especially the smaller joints. If you find some of them, hit those up. And the most important question about food, however, you're in Texas. Have you been to Whataburger?
Yes.
All right. What's your go-to?
The honey butter chicken biscuit for breakfast, and then what was one of the chicken strip type sandwiches like for like lunch or dinner. I had one of those. It was pretty good, and I like Whataburger a lot. I feel like people rave about it a lot in Texas.
Yeah, Texas people love their Whataburger.
Yeah, they do.
Well, CJ, do you have anything else?
Yeah, one more, if you wouldn't mind, Curtis. Would you, being a first baseman and a slugger, who'd you look up to growing up as a baseball player in general, and kind of who would you model your game after? I guess you could say at first base.
I guess because first base mostly hitting, so I guess hitting wise. Oh, okay. I say overall wise, I'd say probably Albert Pujols, like especially his prime, because he got drafted in 13th round and I went 13th round, and like I like that a lot, and how like he wasn't just like a power hitter, like he was like a good overall hitter, And that's like more like the game that I want to bring to the table. I don't just want to be a power hitter. And people who know me or play me, I talk about it all the time. I don't want to be just a power guy. I want to be able to, if I need to move that run, I want to be able to hit that oppo single if I need to, just to play that extra run. Like if like whatever I got to do offensively to help, I got to walk. If I got to walk in the game that help the team win, I got to walk, like stuff like that. And I guess not only our pulls, but older hitters like Tony Gwynn, Rod Carew, like older guys like that who are just like straight up hitters, man. Like those are the type of players I like especially from a hitting aspect. I'm not just all like about power and that's it. That's not the game I want to bring. More so for me, that's not the game I think I could do more.
Well, those are all fantastic guys to model yourself after, Curtis. Well, we appreciate your time, and I hope you have a fantastic season, and we hope to do it again sometime.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to the Ranger Report podcast. Find us on Twitter, Facebook, and at therangerreport.com.